Hey guys, it's Fonzie with Dip Your Car, and we've got a great video to work on today. Now, it's no secret, lots of people love gloss finishes. Now, some people, like myself, prefer the more aggressive matte finish. Some people like satin, but lots of people love a high gloss finish. And I've told you guys many times, as far as do-it-yourself dipping, you really do best with matte and satin. DIY dipping is not really geared towards creating a super high gloss, factory-looking finish. However, the question comes up, how glossy can a DIY dip job get? We're going to answer that question today. Enjoy the video. So let me break down for you how we're going to approach this experiment. First of all, the car. We have my RS6 right here, and it's got a black base down on it now. As far as the color, we're going to go with Plasma Color Shift, which is an old school color shift from 2013. It hasn't gotten any love or any screen time in a long time, and I actually love the way it looks. So that's going to be our color. We're going to suspend the pearl in glossy dip pearl top coat. Everything very standard up to this point. As far as how we're going to get the glossiest finish we can using DIY products, we're going to take that glossy top coat after the pearl, and we're going to stack it on top of itself over and over until we finish and essentially max out the gloss levels. Now, how will we know when we've maxed out the gloss level? Well, we've got a device that reads gloss units. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a gloss unit measurement after the pearls, get a base reading, then we're going to put wet coat on top of wet coat of the glossy top coat on top until we basically stop increasing our gloss units. Once that maxes out and levels out and we're not getting any better, then we know we've got it as glossy as possible. Now, this is not all cupcakes and rainbows. There are definitely some downsides to doing this. If you've used glossy top coat before, you know that if there are pearls infused in the top coat, it lays down really nice. But as soon as you use the glossy top coat as a clear coat by itself, it's pretty difficult to lay down without getting orange peel. So I'm telling you guys right now, this project is going to end with some orange peel. It's just part of the game. We're going after the glossiest finish humanly possible with these products, and that's one of the downsides. So let's jump right in. right, guys, the experiment is complete and I'm very excited to share these results with you. So after 3 coats of glossy top coat and pearls with no glossy clear top coat on top, after it dried, we took our first gloss unit measurement. And what we got was a reading of 30, 61, 72. And what the gloss meter is doing is actually checking the refraction or the reflection of light from 3 different angles. That's why you're always going to get 3 different numbers. So 30, 61, 72. Then we put on our first wet coat of glossy top coat clear. We let that dry and we checked it again. It jumped up quite a bit to 80, 94, 92. Then we put our second coat of glossy top coat clear on top. It jumped up again to 96, 196. We put our third wet coat of glossy top coat clear, let that dry, checked it and got 107, 102, 98. That's pretty damn glossy. Then we put a fourth coat of clear on top, got a very similar result, which told us we basically maxed it out. We got this car about as glossy as you can possibly get it using DIY dip products. So how does that measure up? 107, 102, 98. What's a good reference? Actually, I'll show you a reference point. Let's just do this on camera here. So I've got the glossy car right here. We've got an OEM factory hood right here that we're about to do some testing on. So here's the gloss meter. Get it calibrated. So the OEM factory hood is coming in at 105, 86, 107. And then here's our glossy dip car, which is coming in at 104, 96, 99. That's pretty damn close. It's pretty darn glossy for DIY dip. So knowing you can get this car or your car pretty darn glossy using these products, why do I always tell people that it's not really the best idea? Well, first, there is orange peel on this car. You'll see that in the reveal shots. Now, there's going to be orange peel on any high gloss car, no matter who paints it. Nothing comes out like a mirror. The difference, though, is you can't sand and polish this car. The product just isn't working that way. So with a factory clear or a 2K clear, you're going to get some orange peel, but you can sand and polish it down perfectly if you want to. With this car, you can't. So whatever orange peel you get out of the gun, you're stuck with. On top of that, we've been doing this for a really long time. We got it pretty good. I don't feel comfortable telling a first-timer or a regular DIY customer to go off, buy a bunch of extra gallons of glossy top coat, stack those coats on, and you're going to do great with it. You're going to love it because chances are that person's going to get more orange peel than we did. It just comes down to, I mean, sure, we're a business. I want to sell you guys product. But I don't think there's enough value for your money in telling you that use our products for a high gloss finish. It's just not there. I really think that we do much better, at least right now on the DIY side, with matte and satin. Now, if you want to do your car in a pearl finish and throw an extra sealer coat of glossy top coat on there to get some extra sheen, as you saw, it jumps up really high from in the 30s to the 80s with that one extra sealer coat. That might work really well, but I just don't feel comfortable going out there telling you guys, we made a super high gloss car with DIY and you should do it too. It's just not our style. Wrapping this up because we want to go outside and check it out. If you have any questions about dipping, you know what to do. Contact us at DipYourCar. We'll do everything we can to help you. If you want to know more about why we usually don't do glossy cars, I did a whole video on the concept of that. There's a link in the description box below if you want to get more context on it. Thank you guys for watching. I love doing experiments like this with you guys. I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for subscribing because we're on that final leg to 1 million subscribers. So if you enjoyed the content, please take a second and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Let's go outside and check out this glossy DIY car. It's Fonzie. I'll see you guys in the next video. many times that on the do-it-yourself side, dipping really leans towards the matte and satin finishes. That's where it, no pun intended, shines. I can't say that, that's ridiculous.